Why, hello there. This is my recap for Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 12. How y'all doing tonight? Rich the Fish, I see you in the chat giving us soliloquies and paragraphs in the comment section. I appreciate you as a watcher. I'm just giving you your shout out right now. Um, whew, Today, look, I just got up from a nap. I was just like, 7 o'clock ain't gonna get here that fast. And yes, it did. Yes, it did. I had to just look, presentable, threw on a hoodie, brush my hair a little bit, and now I'm here. Have y'all watched Married to Medicine? I thought this was more enjoyable than part 3 of the reunion, actually. Um, let's see. Let's just get some people in the room right quick. How are y'all doing? Mm-mm. Oh man. I'm just waiting for people to come into the room. I wish I had uh maybe a glass of wine or something. maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe I need a beverage or something. I don't have my Celsius. I'm trying to cut down a little bit. I'm trying to only do like maybe 2 Celsiuses a week instead of 4. Mm. Also, y'all, if you missed my Potomac recap, it is up. Make sure you go check it out. Hello from Cincinnati, Ohio. All right. Queens, New York. I need to go to Queens more. Put that blunt in the air. I am out of blunts. I gotta refresh. We need to donate to the Blunt Fund. That is Cash App $C-Dig-You-Want. Toya and all her stupid shenanigans are always enjoyable. I mean, she does. She has the season on her back right now, y'all. I am doing okay. Make sure you light one for me. Any news on either of the job interviews? So the last job interview I did, I thought it went really well. It's basically the waiting game, and as if they like you or not. It's because my resume speaks for itself. It's just more so, do they want me there? So yeah. The great thing is my current job right now, a manager I don't really fuck with, like he's gone, which is great. But now it's, trying to find a place where, you know, we need some people in the door, more people in the door. This place where I'm at right now, it's not cutting it. Not cutting it. Hey, Chris, didn't watch the episode. I'm just here for you. I love to hear that. We almost have 100 people in the room for Married to Medicine. I know it's not my premiere recap like Potomac, but I think Married to Medicine is just as good. Let's see. Chris, we have to talk about Mac tonight. McDonald's Moon, Mimi's husband. Oh my God. He was gossiping with the men, and Eugene wasn't a part of that conversation. Was he? Congrats on the freedom from the manager. To freedom! Angel friend Bernard. Oh my God. We're going to talk about that. Oh my goodness. I did not like that at all. I didn't watch, but I'm definitely here for you and your review. I mean, hey, that's fine too. Damon needs to control his wife, as Mariah said. Mm. We're almost at the 5-minute mark, y'all. I am going to start in just a few seconds. Just, warming up right now. This is a completely live recap. I got to wake myself up. I just got up out of bed to do this recap. Guess what I have for lunch today? I went to Amy Roof's in Harlem, and I got the only thing that they still have not fucked up on the menu. Now, it's a good place, but the chicken and waffles at Amy Ruth's, top tier. Top tier. Chris, did you see the blood moon this morning? Oh, it is so ugly here in New York right now. I know this is a beautiful backdrop, but I need some sun. I need some sun, really. Oh my gosh. Did you so I have my notifications off. Let me see. Oh, thank you both still Daniels. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Look, appreciate you. Welcome to the live. Bo Steele. I mean, hey, I was talking about the weave fund. I was just like, oh, it's $ C Diggy one. Appreciate you. Oh, Memphis. All right. Bo Steele from Memphis. All right. Love it. If you're just coming into the live, this is my recap for Married to Medicine Season 12, Episode 12. There's a lot of Bravo news out there right now with the Monique thing and Stacey. Look, when y'all come through, y'all be coming through. Chantel Teal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the ring, ring, ring. Bitches is mad. But yeah, there's a lot of Bravo news. First, there's Monique apologizing to she's about to apologize to Stacey. Stacey is vindicated from that whole Chris Samuels bullshit. We also got Pinky Cole, owner of Slutty Vegan, filing for bankruptcy. She thinks it's funny. Like, she already posted something funny on her social media. And then we got Carol, my girl, coming back to Roni for season 16. And then they announced it, the cast too. And you know the other three are coming back. It's a good 3 that's coming back, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not sure if I'm gonna review it, but I'm gonna give it a chance. And then tomorrow, Wendy has her next court appearance. Pam Oliver, as well as Eddie Hennessy. I will be looking at my girl Taria's social media. What else is going on podcast? Make sure you follow her. She will be there live in the courtroom, I'm very sure. Now, y'all, I work a double tomorrow. So soon as I get home, I'm going to be reporting on it. Okay? Just letting y'all know. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for the Cash Apps, and open the super chats too. I'm about to get into this recap. Thank y'all for waking me up. All right, so let's get into this, y'all. I know I'm 8 minutes in. If you are watching the replay, just fast forward. All right, so we are in the second day of the couple's trip to Jamaica. They are all headed to dinner later. We're in Angel's room and she's FaceTiming her friend with benefits. He tells her that he decided to come join her. To her surprise, in a flashback, she initially invited him, but it seemed like he was on the fence whether he was going or not. Now, it's strange to me that you would invite someone on a couple's trip and you don't even want to share a room with them. Like, did she just not want to be the only person there without a date? Like, are you serious about him at all? Because why would you invite him? Like, all you doing is embarrassing that man. So then next we're with Eugene and Toya. We're in their room and Eugene is fed up with Heavenly's bullshit. The way she addresses Toya and how all around disrespectful she can be totally understand what Eugene is saying, you know? Later on, the couples they're arriving to dinner. As they're at the table, Brandy lets them know because of a change in childcare, her husband is watching their 4 kids while she's there. But however, he will be in Jamaica the next day for 24 hours. That is some commitment, y'all, for real. So Toya wants to play a game revolving around the 5 love languages. They are going around to see if the couples know, what their love languages are. Cecil and Simone, they definitely don't know each other's love languages, and they've been married for almost 30 years. Is that a warning sign? Is that a warning sign? And side note, Simone, I love her hair. Like, it looks great. Like, it makes her actually look younger. Did y'all see that? Simone looks really good. Like, just something about the braids. Like, it made her look like 10 years younger. Anyway, they get to Quad and Kirk, and their chemistry is clearly off. And some of the group definitely pick up on that. So far, everything is cordial for now. Uh, Speaking of which, Toya confronts Mimi at the table about being unsure about coming on the trip that she was hosting. Um, Especially when, she asks Simone, does she consider Toya a safe friend? Now, y'all know Mimi has had a lot to say about Toya. But Mimi is at the table backpedaling with her therapist mumbo jumbo, saying, "Oh, by safe friend, I mean, how is she? How is she?" And I'm glad Simone then enters the chat and calls Mimi out. Like, she's like, "Nah, you said that you were uncomfortable that Toya was hosting the trip based on your interactions with her." Like, Simone says, it wasn't conveyed any other way how you said it. I totally agree with Simone there. And I just think Simone wants Mimi to stand on what she said. Because we know that Mimi can be a confessional gangster. Now, Mimi, I will say she is great with words because she still doesn't cop to it. She says, well, she meant how does Toya show up as a friend? And then we cut to Eugene and Toya's confessional. And Eugene says, well, if you're trying to find out if someone is a safe friend, maybe you shouldn't ask someone else about that. Instead, engage with that person to find out your damn self. And I thought that was reasonable. At the table, Eugene then graciously lets Mimi and her, Stonehenge husband know that, maybe as couples they can interact more, maybe invite them over, get to know them. Now, what I don't understand is, like, I saw last season, when Sweet Tea was on there, they were cool with each other. I'm just wondering what changed. Like, Mimi and Toya were getting along, so I'm not really sure what happened between, like, filming when the cameras went down. So moving on, we're now playing another couples game. This one more messier than the first one. Basically, is something a red flag or not? So one of the statements is they use their boundaries as an excuse not to grow. This sounds very specific, and we know why, because Toya uses her interaction with Angel as an example. Now, Angel then tells the group the actual full story of how Toya embarrassed her, and the whole group agrees that Toya was down bad for that. Toya unfortunately can't apologize for her tacky, messy behavior and wants to say, well, girl code, that was a thing I did in my 20s, and it's immature. Angel lets Toya know that she's been engaged several times as well as married. Now, I'm not sure. I wouldn't consider that a flex, Angel. But however, her point is that she has not needed any help finding someone. Now, I get what she's saying when it comes to that. It was a little murky, but I understood it. Toya tries to gaslight Angel and say, well, you knew. And Heavenly interjects because she just can't take Toya seriously anymore. And I totally agree. Now, if y'all notice, this whole thing was about Toya. First, it was Toya and Mimi, and then we go from Toya to Angel. And then, later on, we're going to get to Toya and Heavenly. So, this is why Toya is next to Andy at the reunion. But I will say, out of these three situations, I definitely was on Angel's side because Toya is tripping. What she did was so messy and really uncalled for to Angel. So now, thankfully, this game is over, and Jackie gathers the ladies to discuss this goddamn Met Gala. Jackie basically wants these women's money. And she's expecting everyone to contribute equally, which is $2,500 each. Now, Brandy speaks up and she says, well, as a new person, she hasn't been included in the discussion, asked for any type of input, yet they want her money. And I totally agree with Brandy. I'm just glad she just didn't go along with it. Just like, oh, just write a check. Oh, here's $2,500, Jackie. I want to be a part of this group. Nah, like I didn't hear nothing about this, and now you're just bringing this to the group right now, and just saying, "Oh well, we need $2,500 from y'all." So they definitely, Jackie and Toya should have had everyone in the initial discussion if they're expecting everyone to contribute financially. Toy then says it's hard pleasing everyone, but while she's talking, Heavenly says Toya is the last person to be discussing this topic because she didn't pay last year. She then says Toya is full of shit with Toya at the table, and now Toya, tired of Heavenly's mouth, tells her to shut the fuck up. It's so funny. I don't think I've ever told someone seriously, man, shut the fuck up. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't think, unless I'm in a reality show setting, I can't see myself telling someone, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of listening to you. Shut the fuck up. I've never told that to a person in my life. Have y'all ever done that to a person? Man, shut up. I've never done that before. I'm trying to think. I'm even trying to think when I had like an ex. Did I tell my ex shut up? Maybe when we were going at it because we both had slick ass mouths. I can't remember. Have y'all? I guess y'all have. Yesterday at work. Wow. You know what? I do work in hospitality and I have gone there sometimes, but I still have not told someone, man, shut up. Shut up. Like, seriously. It rolls off Chris's tongue so nicely. Look, I just know how mad I can be. I guess I haven't. Anyway, I just thought that was just funny. Anyway, now it's a back and forth. And it has all the men's attention. Eugene, he's had it up to here now. Eugene, he walks up, and is tired of Toya going at it with Heavenly and wants to remove her from the conversation. Heavenly is now saying, well, fuck the gala. My thing is, because I'm trying to understand y'all, like, help me out in the chat. Didn't Toya apologize for not contributing last year? And isn't she willing to pay the $2,500 this year? I thought she was. Now, if she's just going to take the reins of the project and not donate, I see where Heavenly is coming from. But if Toya is contributing her $2,500, then what's the big deal now? And she's apologized too. Please let me know if I'm missing a piece or a variable in this situation. Cause let me see. So Eugene is trying to take Toya to the room with him, but she's trying to stay and says, well, Heavenly is the only one acting up. But Eugene, he is heated over seeing Toya get disrespected again. And I think that, just so she can have a united front with her husband, she should have just ended the conversation and went with Eugene. But she decided to stay, and Eugene walks off. Let's see. Chris, we've seen Gully Chris a lot on these lives. Come on now. I mean, I'm just giving my opinion. That's all. Like, I haven't been, well, I've came on here angry a little bit. Unpopular opinion. I like Mimi. I do think Mimi I like Mimi for the show. I do, but I want her to make some more friendships just so she can solidify her spot on the show. Like Contessa, when she came in, like she's friends with everybody now. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's cool with maybe one pocket, but the two newbies, well, let me take out Brandy, because Brandy, she's doing a phenomenal job. I think she's cool with everybody. Everybody likes her. She does have some of the ladies that she do talk to the most, but she still speaks her mind in the group. I feel like Angel can be a little bit of a follower, and I feel like Mimi, she's a little bit of a follower when it comes to Heavenly. And it's just like, if you're befriending Heavenly, but you got so much to say about Toya, I just didn't understand that. So I don't mind Mimi. I don't mind if she comes back, but she does get on my nerves a little bit. Let's see. Toya did apologize, but now Toya wants everyone's help. She shouldn't expect everyone to be willing to help now that since she's in charge. Okay, I get that. I do feel like she came about it the wrong way, and she should have had everybody be a part of the initial conversation instead of coming with the Met Gala and just letting people know, like, okay, this is what you're doing, assigning people, instead of having everyone feel like they're contributing. Okay, Amani, you're telling me because now she wants to be the CEO or whatever you call it and have everyone participate when they all participated twice and she didn't. Yeah, you apologize, but you the ruler and we have to participate. Got it. Let's see. So the ladies continue discussing this Met Gala, y'all, and maybe it's the editing because I was just a little confused. So is it because they're asking everyone for money last minute? Is it because they didn't ask the ladies for any input? But Toya says this is embarrassing. Heavenly then tells Toya to her face, you're embarrassing. You don't know how to run anything, and you're not a businesswoman. If I was Toya, I would have been like, let's just fight. Let's just fight. Square up, ho. Square up. You got all this shit to say? Get up. Get up. Get up, Karen. Like, it's too much. Like, that's what Eugene is talking about. It's just the blatant disrespect. Like, even when you disagree with Toya, your mind immediately goes to disrespect. And I think that's what Eugene is talking about. So now they're at a stalemate. And they all decide to just adjourn for now and come back to this later. Afterwards, the tension is broken when the ladies notice that like there's some wild domestic cats are on the table and they're just startled by it. Thought that was funny. So then we fast forward to the morning of day 3. Brandy's fine husband arrives. Great to see him. His flight was delayed, so now he's only going to be in Jamaica a couple of hours. Whew, like it probably doesn't even make sense, but he wanted to show up for his wife, and that's a good man, Savannah. Side note, I'm looking at Brandy's confessional. Y'all go back and look at her. She looks like a cross between Sherry Shepherd and Natasha Rothwell from Insecure. Just an observation. Um, get up, Karen. So yeah, fast forward. Oh, let me see. Oops, sorry. So we're now with Eugene and Toya in their room, and Eugene definitely feels a way about the past evening because he already called it. Like her and Heavenly was gonna get into it all over again. And it's just like clockwork. Heavenly versus Toya for the past 3 episodes, maybe more. Maybe more. Oh, you see it? Yeah. Like, I just totally see it. If Sherry Shepherd and Natasha Rothwell had a baby, it would be Brandy. I thought you were going to say why she has a girdle under her doctor's coat. Now, see, you messy. You real messy. So yeah, Eugene thinks that Heavenly needed a timeout, but he can't say that, or else he would be getting in women's business. We're now in the Bullfrog and Bulldogs room, and Dr. Damon says he doesn't care what Heavenly says, as long as another man don't disrespect her. My issue is that Dr. Damon Daddy, he got mad at Dr. G last year for something that Sweet Tea said about him, and he wanted Dr. G to clear it up and defend him. But how you want someone to check their wife when you can't check your wife, who is the most problematic on the show? So yeah, I'm tired of Dr. Damon just letting, you know, Heavenly run wild and disrespect everybody. Like, it's really not cool at all. And I don't think it's getting in women's business. Like, all these couples are friends. And I think sometimes you gotta be like, you're wrong. Like, let's not go there. Or let's like, why are you disrespecting like her husband, you know? So yeah. Back with Toya and Eugene, Eugene wants to now have a conversation with Damon because he's tired of his wife being disrespected by Heavenly. And honestly, it's been years that they've been going at it. So unless Heavenly's not on the show anymore, I don't see this changing at all. But hey, maybe. So the next scene, Angel's friend with benefits has arrived in Jamaica. First off, I just think the both of them, unfortunately, I just think they're too regular, degular, schmegular for reality TV. Like, it just seems like just two people, like just too, I don't know, they just come off too pedestrian for reality TV. I don't know. Anyway, Angel tells him that she didn't tell the other ladies he was coming. Why though? Like, he's not your man, and you call him your friend. And I'm just wondering, like, what's the boundaries in y'all's relationship right now? Because you're bringing him on a couples trip. And yeah, again, that's a red flag to me. The second red flag is it looks like he didn't know that it was a couples trip. Did y'all hear that? Like, he's saying he didn't know it was going to be all this. And now, without breaking the fourth wall, I'm sure he thought this was just going to be like a group trip where at the very least, he would at least be with her the entire time. Maybe, they would be able to have their alone time too. And I'm sure he wants to have some horizontal fun with Angel. I mean, because look at her, she fine. So yeah, I mean, I would hop on a plane too. And hey, if it's a free trip, and I'm gonna get some, what do women have? I'm kidding. But yeah, and I'm gonna get some sex too. Yeah, sign me up. That's what I think he was thinking. But what actually is going on is he has to be with the guys that he don't know. They barely know him. They've only seen him on one occasion. I'm sure he didn't like talk to them or make a lasting impression. And these guys, they're much older than him, like Cecil, Curtis, Damon, even Eugene, they are all like bumping 50 or plus. And I think what's his name? Bernard, Dr. Bernard. He looked like he's younger than me. He looked like he's about maybe 35, 36 or something like that. He's cute, kind of cute. I don't know. Like, he all right. He not ugly. He actually looked like somebody I know. But yeah, like not only are you gonna be separated, like you're not even gonna be with Angel most of the day. He's gonna be with the guys. So it just seems like not Bernard is the new Walter. It sounds like it. Like you're basically being brought on as a prop. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, she's trying to give him a pep talk now because he looked like he didn't sign up for this. So then both ladies and guys, they're all split up to do separate activities. Oh, thank you, Jasmine, for the super chat. I appreciate you. We see Angel's date is joining some of the guys in one of the cars, and they are very surprised to see him. It is so humiliating. Like I got secondhand embarrassment watching. Like they're polite to him, but Cecil wondering, well, who is he here for? And a lot of the men are wondering who invited him. And then Eugene has to ask him his name. And then he says in his confessional that he thought Dr. Bernard was one of the employees. I'm just like, damn. Dr. Bernard should have been on the other bus with Kirk and Mimi's husband. Well, he was on the bus with Kirk, at least. He was on the bus with Kirk, Cecil, Eugene, and Damon. And then the rest of the guys, they were in the other one. Maybe he should have went to the one with the newest husband in the group, which is Mimi's husband. As well as who else? Brandy's husband too was in the car as well. But anyway, we're still with the guys, and Eugene is going over the itinerary, and then afterwards he asks Damon, can they have a conversation? Damon already ain't here for it, saying as long as it's drama free. Sir, with the wife you have, you should be used to drama, okay? And then sexist ass Damon, he tells Eugene he doesn't want to be caught up in what the women do. All right. So now we're going back and forth between the men and women. The women are at a very, very local activity, like rafting in some murky ass water. Like this isn't really luxury. And I feel like these women, they want to go to like some type of resort or something like that. This is where maybe me and my friends will go or something like that, to get our hands dirty, or maybe go to what do you call it? Is it a cenote or something? It's like a big, like water. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's a cenote. Am I pronouncing it right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like they go into this little lagoon or something like that. That's what it gives. Now wait a minute. This is what I noticed on my second watch of this episode. So Brandy and her husband, they both leave the activities. So they got in the car to the destination and got right back in the car. What sense did that make? Did y'all notice that? I was just like, damn. Like, so he really went to Jamaica for like 5 hours, like, and had to go right back to the airport. I don't think that made any sense. I was just like, damn. Anyway, back with the guys, they're discussing how Eugene was pissed off. Mimi's husband imitates Eugene reacting like Steve Urkel. That was a deep cut. I remember that because I used to watch Family Matters religiously. He was like, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. I was like, that was kind of funny. Eugene is explaining why he was upset, and he's waiting for Damon to have some type of input. And Damon's excuse is, well, they're all strong women. They can hold their own. Eugene then points out that he heard someone say that Toya was actually put in charge of the event to see it fail. And he doesn't like that at all. So then Damon says the finger pointing is a waste of time, and either they can focus on the event or not. So the credits are rolling, and Damon is saying everything except the literal elephant in the room that he's married to. Doesn't even mention anything about his wife. So right there, the episode ends, but I'm sure this conversation will continue. And it did, because I saw the first 7 minutes of the episode for next week. So the conversation does continue. But for right now, episode 12, that is where it ends. Excuse me. Yes, I'm definitely Team Eugene. Oh, yeah, it must have been for a check. Like they were maybe getting paid by the hour, and maybe it was just worth it. Maybe it was worth the flight. But literally, all he did was show up to Brandy's room. They might have maybe got some sex in or something like that. Talking. He didn't even get to hang with the group. He got the ride in the van, and then didn't even get out. Like he got out. Well, he did get out, but then went right back to the car. So I was just like, damn, did that really make sense for him to come all for like 5 hours? Shit. Anyway, I still think they need Mariah and Audra back. Not Audra. Nah. I don't even think they need Mariah, though. Maybe, you know what? If they take out Heavenly, I think they could bring in Mariah to replace Heavenly. Because I really am getting just tired of Heavenly and just the antagonizing, Let's see. Next episode, Steve said, if y'all not gonna say it, I will. Oh, I love that. I loved it. In regards to not wanting to give a donation, he put his dick out on the table. Like he didn't care. He put it. He was just like, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. So yeah. So that means they were gossiping without Eugene or about Eugene. Well, let's see. He showed up, was fine for a few hours, and left. Oh, he did take a shot. He did take a shot and he left. Bring back Mariah. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, I noticed on my second watch, I didn't even realize they left. But yeah, so they drove in the Sprinter and they got out, took a shot, in both groups, and then Brandy and her husband went back home right after that. They didn't even do the excursion. So anyway, I thought that Married to Medicine is back to form with this episode. I really enjoyed it. Toya continues to be the force multiplier. The dinner scene with Toya, versus Mimi versus Angel and Heavenly happened back to back to back. I feel like we have 4 episodes left. By the time the reunion is here, I think Atlanta will be back. And then when the show completely is over, I feel like Rhode Island is going to take Married to Medicine's spot. So yeah, that's where we are, y'all, on the scheduling. What's coming up right now? I guess my Beverly Hills recap. Can y'all believe now that Beverly Hills is the only Housewife franchise on TV right now? I mean, we have, maybe a month of just Beverly Hills being the only Housewives show. So yeah, I'm going to try to come up with some, excuse me, some more content. Um, Heavenly reminds me of one of my alcoholic friends. Wow, wow. The reason why I think both would be good because Heavenly needs someone else to go toe to toe with, and Audra, she knew how to get Toya in check. Audra tried too hard. She tried too hard. I didn't like that. Um, I don't want to see Mariah versus Heavenly. Like Heavenly, I think needs a break. I think she needs to go on pause. And I think the show can thrive without Heavenly because they have Toya there. But I do think that if they get rid of Heavenly, they can add Mariah back. But we'll see. Because I think these ladies just don't like Mariah. That's the thing. That's what's unfortunate. But yeah, y'all. That was my recap for Married to Medicine. Trying to think what else. It's just so hard to leave y'all, because we having so much fun. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. I'll try to be reporting live when I get to the tea about Wendy's court hearing. I can't wait to see what's the update. And will she take a plea deal? So yeah, make sure y'all look out for that. So yeah, I will see y'all soon. With that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And